welcome back to Nacho Wrestling, and in today's video we are taking a look at AEW Double or Nothing 2026, which is looking to be a pretty fun show with a lot of great matches, like the Stadium Stampede match, like the I Quit tag team match for the AEW World Tag Team titles, and of course Darby Allin defending his AEW World Championship against MJF, who's defending his hair against Darby Allin. We are going to talk about all of this in today's video in a heat check. We are going to be taking a look at the entire card, taking a look at what matches I'm most excited for, what I'm least excited for, what's had the most exciting build, what's had the least exciting build, so on and so forth. We're going to look at all of that today. But before we do that, please be sure to like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell to stay up to date on all things Nacho Wrestling. And if this is your first time watching a Nacho Wrestling video, why don't you consider hitting that subscribe button and leaving a like on the video as well. Up first, we have Mina Shirakawa versus Athena, which is the first round matchup in the Owen Hart Cup tournament for the women's bracket of it. And this match could be a lot of fun. Honestly, I see Mina going on here. I know that Willow vacated the TBS title. I'm not sure if this tournament is going to just be for the TBS title now or what. Maybe that decision was made and I just don't know. Either way, I think Mina's gonna get the win here because spoiler alert, guys, I think Mina was the one that attacked Toni Storm. It just makes the most sense if we're being honest. Like from a writing standpoint, the best friend being the one to take Toni out, when Toni was kind of aimless and everything like that, so that they could supersede control over the little area of the division that Toni was in charge of. Not a bad idea. Not a bad idea from, Mina, if that is the idea that they're going to do. Or maybe they go with a more obvious route of it being like a generic heel. Either way, I think this match should be a lot of fun. I think Mina's going to move on. I think they're really going to try and elevate Mina Shirakawa going forward, which sucks that it's got to come at the hands of Athena taking a loss, because I love Athena. When I was at All in Texas and she won the Casino Gauntlet, I thought it was awesome. Her mom and her family were sitting a few seats away from me, and I saw them get picked up and moved over to a different area behind commentary to get picked up for a good shot by the camera, which is pretty cool. A little behind the scenes about AEW for you there. But yeah, no, this match should be a lot of fun. Overall, in the heat thermometer, I'm gonna try and have something right here, I think. And I'm probably gonna put this match at a meh, because it's exciting, I think it's gonna be a really good match. Mina's awesome, Athena's awesome. If it opens the show, which I'm not sure, it may not, but I think it could be a really cool show opener, really get the crowd jazzed up and energized, and then you could do this match and then move on to an Owen Hart men's match, probably Swerve versus Bandito if we're being honest, and then do some other stuff after that. Speaking of Swerve versus Bandito, we have Swerve versus Bandito. Swerve versus Bandito, I've said that 5 times now. Looks like they're adding a bit of a a bit of a more violent element to it. Swerve attacked Bandito at Supercard of Honor and hit him with a cop killer on a chair, which was cool. And everything like that. So I think they're really going to do some cool stuff in this match. Bandito and Swerve definitely are going to get that sort of GIF treatment that Will Ospreay and Swerve got at Dynasty from 2024, I think it was. So they're gonna do some cool stuff, these two. So just based off what I know they're gonna do with each other, hot as balls. Next up for the AEW Continental Championship, we have Jon Moxley defending his AEW Continental Championship against Kyle O'Reilly, who won this match after going to a time limit draw in an eliminator match with Jon Moxley on Dynamite on the 20th, just this past week. And honestly, Oh, other caveat, almost forgot. No time limit in this match, which last time Mox had a no time limit match, it was with Takeshita, and that was awesome. It was a really fun match. So I think this match will be really fun as well. Kyle O'Reilly and Mox seem to have really awesome chemistry with each other and really seem to enjoy working together, which, you know, you love to see two wrestlers, especially two wrestlers so late in their career, come together and just be like, let's go out there and have some fucking fun, man. Like, let's kick each other's heads in, let's grapple, let's, like, you know, do this like shit legit. And it's awesome. It's really fun. You know, if you haven't seen any of the Jon Moxley, Kyle O'Reilly stuff, where have you been? Living under a rock? That match on Dynamite just this past week was awesome.
That's what I'm talking about. This shit means something to me, man.
And their matches beforehand, the ones where Kyle O'Reilly actually won, were also awesome. And you could tell just by the way the crowd was reacting when Kyle won how awesome they were. So this match definitely has my interest peaked. I will be glued to the TV or to the monitor, wherever I'm watching this. I'll be glued to the screen for this match. Another hot one. Call me Sean Evans, the way I will be indulging in hot ones on Sunday. Thank you. Next up for the AEW World Tag Team Championships, we have FTR defending their titles against Cope and Cage in an I Quit match. Yeah, I don't know. I Quit match, fun. Probably gonna do some cool stuff. But, and this is something I'll talk about with Stadium Stampede, the New York Athletic Commission kind of fucking sucks. They don't allow a lot of like blading. I think they might do like blood packs, but even then it's not going to be like really excessive blood packs. So we'll get like a little bit of color if we're lucky, but nothing crazy. And I think that's why, like, if you watch Dynamite this past Wednesday on the 20th, they had a really fun street fight between Ciampa and Mark Briscoe, which I think was kind of like their, hey, we're not going to be able to do anything like this on the pay-per-view, so here it is on weekly TV. Just a thought, you know, could be totally wrong. But this match, you know, Cope and Cage, some say probably should have retired a long time ago. Others love what they're doing and love that they're still kicking. I am sort of indifferent. I don't hate it. I don't love it. Honestly, this match, like, and the build for it is the definition of meh for me. Not only meh because, like, we could be doing something else with the tag titles, but meh because FTR could be doing something a lot more interesting even without the tag titles. Like, they could have the tag title. They could have the tag titles and still be doing something, you know, completely different, like them and Stokely versus somebody else. I don't know. I'm just spitballing here. It's just Cope and Cage. Like, I feel like they're gonna do the Sting thing with them. They're gonna win the tag titles. They're gonna hold them for a minute, and then they're gonna have like the Cope and Cage last hurrah match, and they're gonna go out on top because of course they are. And the match is basically going to be a TLC match. And it's probably going to be versus FTR and the Young Bucks. So that'll be interesting if that ever happens. But yeah, we'll wait and see about that one. But yeah, like I said, meh on this match. Big meh. I don't know. Let me know. I feel like this is the most divisive match because a lot of people love Cope and Cage. Let me know what you guys think about this match specifically down in the comments below. What are your excitement levels for this match? I guess. Sorry, I'm just really not excited about this match. I can't zhuzh it up at all. Even if it's an I Quit match. I feel like it's gonna be a lot of slow plotting, like dual camera like shit, and I just don't want to watch that. So meh. Next up in the Owen Hart Cup, we have Will Ospreay taking on Samoa Joe in some first round action. This match should fucking bang. Let's be honest with ourselves here. I was at the Asheville show, and when Joe came out and the Death Riders sort of circled Will Ospreay and had his back against Joe and the Ops, I thought it was fucking awesome. I think this match is gonna fucking eat. This match should be a lot of fun. This match should be a really good mix of styles. Because, yeah, obviously Will's been training with the Death Riders and has been incorporating some holds and stuff in wrestling. in his matches, a little bit here and there, but I think he's still going to rely a lot on the fast-paced, high-octane stuff, especially against someone bigger like Joe. It just kind of makes sense to do something like that. So, yeah. This match should be a lot of fun. Super excited about this one. Another hot one for me personally. And shout out AEW so far, because I don't think I've had a cold one yet. Editing me, watch this back. Little Jey Uso, run it back. Do I have any cold ones? I don't think so. Call me Stone Cold Steve Austin, the way I don't have any cold ones. Call me, I don't know, joke fell flat, sorry. Next up, wow, another hot one. I don't even need to waste time on this one. It's Okada Takeshita. They're doing the match at Double or Nothing for the International Championship. This match should be fun. Takeshita should win, let's be honest. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. Should Okada win? Should Takeshita win? I don't know. This match, like I said, should be fun as long as Don Callis isn't on commentary. I feel like keep it with just the regular commentary team, and then I don't have to worry about Don getting involved. Or maybe I do if he's not. Like, maybe there's more of a chance. I don't know. Yeah, no, this should be fun. This should be a great match. And yeah, no, hot feud. This thing has been going for so long. This is the match I've wanted to see for so long. I think I've talked about it on the channel for like months at this point. So yeah, glad it's finally happening. Next up for the AEW Women's World Championship, it's the Fatal 4-Way match. It's Thekla, it's Shida, it's Chris Statlander, and it's Jamie Hayter all going at it. This should be fun. This should be a cool little like multi-woman brawl back and forth. I don't know if Stat is going to get replaced last second by somebody or going to get taken out last second, since she wasn't medically cleared as of Dynamite on Wednesday. Like, and obviously that may be kayfabe, but she might get replaced. She might not get replaced. She might get taken out completely and just not get replaced at all. Who knows? Match should be fun. Should be fun. I hate to say it, this might be my first ice cold take though, because I'm not looking forward to it. I wanted Shida to have a singles match. I like Shida. Shida is one of my favorite women that AEW have on the payroll. Did I say that right? I think so. And she could be having a singles match with Thekla, which could be fucking awesome. And hopefully we'll get that at some point. And maybe we did and I just didn't watch it. But I totally am for sure positive that we have not gotten that yet on AEW TV. So give me that match on pay-per-view. I think it'd be fun. No discredit to Jamie Hayter or Chris Statlander at all either. I like both of them as well. I think they're fun. It's just like, you bring Shida back, former champion, use her the right way to help make Thekla a legit new face for the division. Because Thekla is very popular, I feel like, and you're not really utilizing her the way you could. Just my thought there. So yeah, this is gonna be my first cold one for me. I know I said we didn't have any cold ones earlier, and I feel like I jinxed myself with this one, because yeah, I'm just not excited about it. Next up, we have the Stadium Stampede. It is Jericho and the Elite and the Hurt Syndicate taking on, let's see if I can get this right without looking at the screen, the Don Callis family, the Demand, and the Dogs. I think that's right. I'm gonna hope that's right on the graphic. Stadium Stampede is usually a big fucking mess these days. They used to be really fun. The first one, obviously, during pandemic was a lot of fun. And ever since they kind of were able to do it in the arena, in the crowd and stuff, it's been okay. Like Anarchy in the Arena and Stadium Stampede, I don't know. I feel like that's a divisive topic for AEW fans, because some people really love them still, and some people like fucking hate them, and I'm again indifferent towards it. Like, I don't hate it, I don't love it. Like, sometimes they're really fun, other times, and I feel like with this one should be really fun, like should be really cool. I feel like Ricochet can do some cool stuff around the place. and everything like that, and as can the Dogs and Clark Connors, and the Young Bucks, of course. That's without saying, though. So this match, yeah, this match for me, and the Hurt Syndicate's back. Fucking Hurt Syndicate's back. This match for me, probably just for having the Hurt Syndicate back, is gonna get a hot from me. I'm excited to see the Hurt Syndicate back. I'm excited to see them lock it up again. I just am upset that it's with the Demand again. That internal never-ending feud with them seems to continue, so that sucks. Finally, we have for the AEW World Championship in a title versus hair match, it is Darby Allin defending against MJF, and MJF defending his hair against Darby Allin. They can't take my goat's hair. Come on now. They can't do that. They can't. Was Darby a transitional champ for MJF? That just doesn't make sense to me. But also, it makes more sense for like Will Ospreay, who is in the Owen, to win the Owen and then challenge MJF at All In. That makes sense. More sense than like him versus Darby in a face versus face match. So, or maybe Joe. No, Joe wouldn't beat Darby. Or Joe wouldn't beat Will in the tournament. That makes no sense. Yeah, no, MJF's got to win. And I don't think they're going to shave MJF's head. I just don't think he'd do something like that. Unless he's got some sort of really killer movie role coming up that requires it. So they needed to create this storyline, but I doubt it. So yeah, just based off of like, A, is he going to shave his head? B, is he going to win? You know, just all of that together, hot, smoking. You know, call it Jim Carrey the way it's smoking. Well, that is it for the AEW Double or Nothing 2026 Heat Check. Let me know what you guys thought about this format down in the comments below. Should I do this going forward for AEW and WWE and any other pay-per-views or anything like that? Let me know what you guys thought about this down in the comments below, and let me know how excited you guys are for Double or Nothing down in the comments below as well. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell to stay up to date on all things Nacho Wrestling, and I will see you guys next time.